Meet Michael. Michael is a regarded businessman and prides himself on his business acumen and investment strategies. He invests in various ventures to include cash-flowing real estate and credits his most recent heightened success to his friend David, and here is why. David and Michael know each other casually through their respective businesses, but the real story begins when they both sit down and discuss financial opportunities, strategies, and approaches. After their meeting, Michael was thoroughly impressed with David's financial literacy and excited to learn that it was possible to earn upwards of 300% on a bank account and an additional 20% or more on his real estate investment through a strategy known as a capital warehouse that utilizes dual compounding. Not only was Michael excited, but he was also surprised because he had never heard of this strategy before. David explained to him the concept, leveraging $1 for 2 returns, and that this was the foundation to most all of his investments. Having good business sense and an analytical mind, Michael quickly grasped the concept from David and was eager to learn even more. David further explained that a capital warehouse is essentially a way of parking your money or investment capital with an A-rated financial institution instead of your bank. The 20-year industry average interest credit in these A-rated financial institutions using the capital warehouse is a conservative 6% on your basis, whereas most banks today offer less than 1% on your balance. However, this is only step 1, as the dual compounding component step 2 has yet to kick in. The funds in the capital warehouse are now available to allocate to your real estate investment. To initiate the dual compounding component, you loan yourself 85% of your own money from your capital warehouse at a 3% interest rate. The money loaned is then invested in your cash-flowing real estate, earning a 10% return. Do you recognize the dual compounding yet? 6% in the capital warehouse on the basis and 10% in the real estate, both using the same dollar? The process is quite simple. Let's compare how Michael is making his investments versus how David is making his investments to see just how valuable the capital warehouse with the dual compounding component is. Michael directly invests $1 million of equity into cash-flowing real estate and earns a 10% return or $100,000 per annum. Pretty good. David, on the other hand, adds just one additional step, the capital warehouse, to increase and maximize his ROI. David places his $1 million into his capital warehouse, earning 6% or $60,000. He then loans himself $850,000 to invest in the same identified real estate as Michael, which earns the same 10% return or $85,000. David's 2 returns total $145,000 on his $1 million, less the cost of the 3% loan, which is $25,500. So on the exact same real estate investment, David earned $119,500 to Michael's $100,000. This is almost a 20% increase on David's return versus Michael's, and David does this year after year using the capital warehouse strategy. On top of that good news, the capital warehouse grows tax-free, can be accessed for cash flow tax-free, is creditor protected, and passes to your heirs tax-free. These are features that a bank account cannot touch. There is no big secret here, just taking control of your finances as Michael just learned. Leveraging $1 for 2 returns is simple and just plain brilliant. And yes, you guessed right, after several years, Michael credits much of his additional financial success to the dual compounding opportunity inside the capital warehouse strategy he learned from his friend David. Just visit www.casepointcapital.com or call us at 866-930-2999 to learn how this strategy can boost your returns year after year.